What is up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up?
I feel like I'm being held hostage or something. I don't know where I got that idea from.
You are president of the world. You are president of the world.
Oh, God. You're the king, were you, Robbie? You're the king.
No, that was just for some fun. So if you didn't catch the little premiere of that cartoon, Thrift World. The Thrift World. All the Thrifters are now the rulers of the world. Just go back and watch that one afterwards.
So
But that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun and silly. How you
I'm
been,
pretty
guys?
happy I got Rambo as a slave. That's
You did well. Not slave. He was your gardener. He was your gardener. There were no slaves. I didn't use the word slaves. They were servants. They were our servants. They were our servants. You had the best servant, Drew. You had Gordon Ramsay, but
If only he did his one task and cook.
he did nothing. Mine burnt my kitchen down. I'll do another one if it gets enough views. But if you didn't catch that, check out after this. Go back on my channel and watch that cartoon. How you guys been all this week? Anyway, guys, you all good?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good now after that. That was
Better now.
You were all scared. You didn't know what to expect.
I didn't know what was coming. I didn't.
I don't know what's going through my brain. Is it raining where you guys are? Because it's been pissing down here in WA all day.
No rain here.
lovely and sunny here, mate. It's the warmest day we've had in a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yesterday we had a massive storm, had like a little bit of hail, and today just on and off. I think it hopefully clearing up through the week, which should be nice.
Yeah, no, we were beautiful and boiling hot all this last week, and then just from last night till now, it's just started raining. But crazy. All right, who's in the chat? We've got Dom Cassisi, the football player.
We might need someone on the mod stick tonight.
Yeah, I hope we've got some good mods out there.
I've got my troll stuff ready. So,
Ding, 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 ding.
how you doing, guys? It is 1:40 USA time. Is that in the morning?
Yeah.
We'll always be late to the party. Reg, what is going on? What's happening? Jazz, what's happening? I just had the weirdest dream and you were all there. Was it while we were trying to find a signed copy of 8x10 of Brad and Jazz?
Hilarious.
Scott Garvin, what's happening? Just wanted to say thanks. Needed a laugh. It was so good. So if you don't know, if you just joined, if you don't know what he's talking about, it's the cartoon that just debuted before this. Sinister, what's happening, man? Sinister. Sarah. What's going on? Taking care of the little poochie in the other room?
I think she's making granola. I don't know. Something like that.
Granola?
Well outside my wheelhouse, I can tell you.
And then maple syrup. It's easy.
I wouldn't even know what a granola is.
Yeah, what is a granola?
Just like oats and like nuts and seeds and some maple syrup and bake it up, make it crispy, and then fucking eat
Breakfast.
that.
I know the word, but I've never eaten it. I don't think I would eat it. It sounds healthy to me. Say hot chips and gravy. Say hot chips and gravy. Jesse Lee, what's going on? Tommy, the future president of the USA.
We might be able to open up some trade deals if Tommy gets on the
2020, 2025, you take over because there's only one president. It's the president of the world.
Wow.
Mummy Monkey, what's happening? Samantha. Oh, it just jumped. Very well. Oh, here we go. This is yours, Drew.
Adam is an American in Australia. Didn't have to roll off the tongue.
It's like
Easy.
ups and downs all over the place.
H&R Books and Stuff. That's where we go when things get rough. That's why whenever I see books and stuff, I always think H&R Puff and Stuff. I fucking love that song. I love that song. No rain there. 29 in Victoria. Cup Day. Oh, Melbourne Cup Day is coming up, isn't it? Oh, that's Tuesday. Tuesday, Melbourne Cup Day. Shit, I've got to put more money in my sports bet account.
Yeah, better put some money back in there after the footy grand final.
Yeah, same. I lost all mine. I'll put $10 on number 10 every year. It's never won. Robin, what's happening? What's happening? Every year I put $10 on number 10. It's never won. Fancy muesli bar.
Fancy muesli.
Oh no, she's making broccoli and quinola salad.
There you go. That's way healthier than granola.
So no hot chips for dinner.
Need that fiber.
Michaela, what's up?
I think
Sorry, I
Tommy's
dropped
banned
my
people in
phone.
the chat.
Thrifting Oz style makes me want to do aerobics every time I see that name as well.
I'm sure everyone in the chat would be happy for you too. I mean,
Yeah, what's that again?
And David Vinton, I haven't seen that name in the chat for a while, but what is going on? Oh, and there she is. There is 50 piece. 50. Cara, did you enjoy your thrift this morning with Cara? You were on car boot sale?
I think someone had a pretty late night. We're supposed to go car booting this morning and didn't show up. So we did get a message at about 3:40 in the morning saying I don't think I'll be making it. So I think
Didn't
pretty
show
show
up.
up. From the sounds of it.
Hold on. Don't think I'll be making it, but she invited you. This is what I remember. She invited you.
She did. We went on our own. It was tough going, but we came out with some goods.
How are you feeling? Not very well. Hope you had a double quarter pounder. A double quarter pounder always helps. And Dave, what's happening? And Oz Riley. So that's everyone in the chat. Nope. Sorry. There's a lot of Y's there. So how many Y's? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, she means it.
She's really
if it was 3 Y's, I wouldn't have taken that. I would not have taken that apology. I have McDonald's right now. That's great. That's fantastic. Confirm with me. Is it a double quarter pounder large meal? Please confirm with me. It's the only way. The grease is the only way. How's the week been, boys? Picked up again?
Not too bad. Here and there. Ups and downs.
Ups and downs. Drew?
Yeah, not it's same as the last few weeks I've been ranting on. It's tread along steadily, but nothing crazy to report or note. November now, so hopefully shit starts happening and everyone can start seeing a bit more of an uptick in their sales.
And Flipper?
Yeah, inconsistent. I have really good days and then dog shit days. So really up and down. I don't know what's going on.
I think inconsistent probably would be the best word for it. I've had more messages from people on eBay than sales today. It's just getting questions after questions and about stuff that I've got on there. I'm like, fuck off, just fuck off.
Did you guys get an update on the app as well today? I got an update. There's some weird stuff going on in the app, so I was wondering if that had anything to do with it.
I was listing today. I picked up heaps of these old audiobook cassettes.
Nice.
And I thought I'll get them up. There was some. I didn't realize the actual value in some of them. They're still remarkable. Anyway, I was listing some of them, right? And eBay recommends you, and it's specific. You have to put the barcode in. So I put the barcode in, start filling out the rest of the specifics, and then they disappear, and it goes to a normal book. So I do it again. I nearly threw my phone. So basically, what was happening, I put it in the category for the audio books, and then every time I'd scan the barcode, it'd change it straight back to a book, a novel. So that was driving me insane. So there's another glitch, eBay. Sort your shit out.
You got to look at those audio books because some of them go wicked. I've picked up and sold heaps of good ones on there, and look for even the CD ones sell all right. What do you got?
Sale $10 into the kitty.
Oh shit! I just took him off the screen. Sorry. I was trying to make you a solo layout.
It's just a crappy CD, but $10 into the kitty.
Nice.
I would have put my phone on there, eh?
I was gonna say, what was that? Was that the ghost back in? Oh god. Doctor Who audio go wicked. They've always sold for me, and even the CD ones go really, really good. They only go for about $30, $25, $30, but shit, if you get them for $1, who cares? So look out for those if you're getting audio books. Who else just jumped in? Someone jumped in, but that just jumped, so we'll leave it.
What did they change in the app? Is there anything major on the app update, Brad?
I just noticed some cosmetic changes.
Yeah.
So I'm presuming that they've made. Oh, there's like see more now. There's act now on the front screen instead of just getting normal messages. It puts them into two different categories, like act now and see more.
Oh yeah, I got that. Oh,
There was something else as well. Oh, the paid front screen looks different. So instead of showing your exact sales, it gets to 9 and then goes plus. So we've done our postage already today, but when you have more than 9 items, it just goes 9 plus instead of showing like 16 or 20 or whatever it is. And there's something else I noticed as well, but I can't remember now.
I didn't know. I didn't get an update, or I didn't update it, or I didn't notice. I didn't do any listings today. Did you guys go out in the weekend for stores, look for anything?
Yeah, I went out Saturday. Went out and had a sticky peek. I didn't pick up any gems or anything, but just a lot of bread and butter. So I got a 30-something items. So I was happy with that.
Nice. Brad?
I went out this morning, which was good. We didn't get to go out yesterday, but I went out this morning to that car boot sale. Bought like 5 things, but we should turn about 100 into about 500. So that was pretty nice. Pretty nice morning.
Kitty will like that. Drew?
Yeah, Kitty would like that.
I didn't go out. I was going to go out yesterday. We both had the day off together, but I woke up with a mega headache. I just couldn't shake, so we just sat around and watched movies all day, and then half recovered for that live stream last night. But yeah, didn't really go out. But we got Tuesday off, so try and maximize the efforts on Tuesday.
I watched the replay. You play with your hair a lot in that, Drew. You should never grow your hair long because you play with your hair a lot in that.
I was just like embracing the moment, you know.
You were loving it, eh? I was watching it. I was like, look how much he loves having long hair. It's awesome.
That was a good live. That was some fun.
I went out, found a few bits and pieces the last couple of days. I did find that Xbox 360 Gears of War one. That was pretty good for $10. No controls though, so haven't tested it. And then a whole heap of games as well. There was a whole heap of Xbox games, and in all those Xbox games, there was a Sonic Xbox One game. Goes for about $35-$40, but shit, there was a pile of games at this church op shop for $5. So that was good.
Love it.
Church op shops are so good.
Oh
Yeah.
So good.
There's I saw a new one open up today. Someone posted about it saying I'd never seen it before, and I was looking at the photos and I could see a pair of Hoka just sitting there. I was like, "Judge, you got to get there Thursday. You got to get there Thursday."
I love it when new ones open. I hate it when there's fucking heaps of people there. What section do you go to first? What section will you go to first?
I usually go jackets and shoes, but that's just me. It depends on the layout as well. Like if the layout's back to front, sometimes you see something else along the way. So I don't know.
All right, Brad, Flipper. If a new op shop open, thrift store open down the road, first day of opening, you're going to be there, and there's a line of people. What section are you going to hit first?
Yeah, same thing. It depends on the layout. I'm probably going towards the jackets. Same sort of thing. Shoes, not so much these days because I don't sell a lot of them. They shit me. But yeah, probably go the jackets, I suppose.
Jackets. So you 2 jackets, Drew. What are you going for?
Probably shirts, then jackets after. Yeah.
You're going to send Sarah somewhere else if she goes with you on the trip?
Anywhere where there's money to be made in the other side of the store.
Where you sending Jazz if it's the first day you've gone to the jackets?
Shit. I don't know. That's hard because we just sort of split, and wherever she goes. So usually she'll have a look at women's jackets, jeans, anything on that sort of side that we make good money on. But she picks like very specific sections of women's because we don't go through the whole lot because it's just too much. I don't know. That's a tough one. What about you, Robbie? Where's your first section?
It'd have to be straight to the toys and the electronics and DVDs and that. It's just my. Go to what you know. To start off with, go to what you know. So
I used to do that. It was always kind of straight sort of at least a scour through the toys before I went anywhere else because it was kind of something that interested me more.
Yes.
But I haven't picked up anything good for that long. I just that's the last place I go now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there is. It's hit and miss with the toys a lot of the times. It's always baby shit.
Yeah.
Like no toys here. Then you seen like Retro post on their Insta stories the other day. There's like toys and stuff where they are. It's crazy.
He finds so much good stuff. That one store that he goes to all the time, he just gets so much good shit.
H Mission or whatever it is.
So good. Sinister says eBay took down my collection of coins, saying they are counterfeit. The dumb cunts. So I called them and I had to relist every one of them.
Wow.
Because they're fucked up. That's shit. That's shit. Make sure they're not World War II German ones with anything swastika on it, because you're not allowed to have that anymore. Not allowed to have that. Now, I like to call this what is our best sale of the week, but we now are calling it the baby hair of the week. Cartoon Drew. Now, if no one understands this, I'm just going to quickly play this from last week. If you missed this last week, sorry, Drew. Have to play it. I have to play it.
All right.
So I was still in tears.
Shit. It's like what's the opposite of dog shit? Baby hair. I don't
Baby hair.
You know I lose it at the 55-minute mark. Give me a break.
It's opposite to dog shit. Baby hair.
We're gonna have to have a new segment called Baby Hair every week, where we tell like the best thing that's ever happened.
What is your baby hair of the week? Well,
You're gonna set me off again.
Oh, that's so good. So good.
The baby hair of the week. What is your best sale? How you doing, Charlie? What is your best sale this week? On the spot, what's your best baby hair of the week, Flipper?
I've come prepared because I got my best baby hair of the week sitting here. I sold it yesterday. You got this Los Angeles Raiders jacket.
Yes.
So I picked that up in a filler bag for $5. So this literally cost me about 30 cents. Anywhere between 30 and 50 cents. So it's Los Angeles, so I don't know much about American sports, to be honest, or the NFL. But from my knowledge, they changed to the Oakland Raiders in about 94, 95 or something. So made it sort of early 90s. But anyway, someone bought it. I sent out an offer, and someone from the UK bought it. And they canned it and said they couldn't afford the postage. But then the next day they bought it again, or sent me another offer, the same offer. And he ended up getting it. He said he loved it, and he paid $390 for it. So plus post. So that's getting shipped out tomorrow with a bit of insurance on it, probably.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be the come up of the year, I reckon. 30 to 50 cents into 400 almost. That's crazy.
Yeah, that same joint. I got 2 bags full. One bag, I literally filled it with Levi's and G-Stars, and most of them are gone. Like, same thing. They're in it at 30 cents a piece. So that was awesome. Flogged them all off for $40, $50, $60. And then the other bag, there was a couple of jumpers, just basic $20 things, and then this one. And look, I couldn't find the exact jacket. I didn't really know how to comp it. So I went with the old faithful. I put like $600 on it with offers, and I just thought, let's see if it gains interest and see what we can get out of it. And I had a few watches, and I was sending out just the random $380, $390. And, then ended up this guy took it. So can't complain there. I've got to refund him. I accidentally I didn't do my set postage. It actually automatically done it through eBay, and he's actually paid the $50 postage as well, which it won't cost that. So I've got to fix him up. He's extra couple of bucks, but the post was on top of that anyway. So he's paid over $400 for it. So mental.
That's so good. They are the Vegas Raiders now, apparently. I thought they were still the Oakland Raiders as well.
There you go.
Wow.
Because good old straight out of Compton, they were wearing the Raiders stuff back in the day, which would be what you have when they were playing for that state in America. That's fucking wicked, man. That's wicked. And that's like, who was it out of all you guys that I said one of you's got a jersey, and I said hang on to that for a while. I think it was you, Bradley.
I got a jacket that's from the Blackhawks, I think it is. Yes,
I said hold on to that just for a little bit because I've got a feeling that you know how the Redskins became the Washington team instead of the Washington Redskins. Just hold on to that just in case they get rid of the Blackhawks name, just in case. Bradley, yours.
Sold this Kathmandu Gore-Tex jacket.
Nice.
$129, which is a good price. We paid $12 for that, so we're pretty happy with that one. Gore-Tex always goes well. But yeah, that was the thing is there was a reseller flicking through that rack, like you can tell them when you're a reseller, and they literally went straight over top of it, and I was just like, yoink. It's like that's $100 bill you just flipped over. So I was pretty stoked with that.
Snooze to lose.
That's why you go to the jackets first. Now everyone's going to the jackets first. Leave my DVDs alone. And Drew, what was yours?
I don't have anything to really compete with those two, but seeing as we're on the topic of baby hair and it's the new catchphrase now, I'm not sure a baby item or a kid's item, and it only went for $12, but it's cute as all fuck. Little dingo shirt, and the dingo's go over the back.
Hell yeah! Looks like Alice.
So cute. $2 to $12. Fucking baby hair for life.
Baby hair. You'd look good with that fucking hairdo that I've got on your cartoon.
Reckon
I had
rocket.
a similar one back in my emo days, a bit darker. It was more black, but similar swaths.
I like it. Zach's in the house. What's happening, Zach? And Star City Picker. What's going on?
What was yours, Robbie?
Mine. I only sold this morning, and funny enough, I was kind of dreading. I only listed it yesterday as well. I listed a whole heap of my Ninja Turtle stuff yesterday, and this person in the UK was messaging me last night going, I want all 4 of them. How much is it going to send? And these are pretty big, and he sounded dodgy. And then I had someone else messaging me as well, and then just randomly someone brought 3 of them. I messaged him saying, you didn't buy Donatello. Well, what do you got against Donatello? But he already had Donatello. But these sold for, I'll just show you one of them, still in the packet. And these are the Ninja Turtles from the original comic book before the cartoon came out. And they sold for $70 each. And so I sold 3 of them. I sold Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. And he didn't take Donatello. Didn't take the purple one, best one. But I'm stoked with that one. But I gotta. How do you guys do the old give back a little without cancelling the order and give back a little bit of the postage back to them?
We don't charge postage. So generally, I'd probably just PayPal them, to be honest. But
are you allowed to write that in a message to them saying what's your PayPal?
Yeah, once they paid for it, it's fine. Like,
so you're not going to get in trouble from?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
I'm
stoked with that one.
I still not manage payments yet, so I can just do it through PayPal. And the good old way.
Yours starts next week, doesn't it?
Week after the 9th.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty happy sitting on PayPal still, but anyway. I better catch up for it.
Once you get over it, you'll be all right. Like it's honestly not much of a big deal once you're on it. I think it's good.
It's when who said it? I think it was when Mitch came on and he mentioned how much easier it is, like for the tax side of things and the paperwork. So it's probably going to be better in that sense, I suppose. I'll look at the positives, won't I?
No, I think it's better. Do you get paid out? How do you run yours, Brad? Do you get it like every 3 days or sent to you the
daily,
money?
Just daily.
Daily, yeah.
So you don't get paid on Saturday, Sunday. You just get paid Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And it's kind of weird because it doesn't exactly line up with what you did. Like it depends how quickly it clears and depends on if you have any returns that are on hold and all that sort of stuff. So it all works out in the wash. I've been sort of keeping an eye on it just to make sure, but I haven't had any issues with it. So
yeah, I think I've got mine every 2 days, I think it is. But what about you, Drew?
Yeah, we have it on daily as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing it to weekly, to be honest, for when you do your tax. It'll be easier because then you've got that lump sum of when you're adding it up and all that crap. Do you know what I mean? Then
yeah,
there's only 4 a month.
Yeah, that would work. I saw Lainey jump in the chat just before as well. I just wanted to give her a quick shout out because she did a 12-hour live yesterday for charity. So that was great work by Lainey. Big girls, yep. There you go.
Yep.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, very
So I think
good.
they raised like £4,000 or something, which is like $8,000. So
It's unreal.
congratulations for everyone involved with that. That was awesome. Well done, Lainey.
I popped into a couple while she was floating around. It's a big day, 12 hours jumping channel. That's an awesome effort. So hats off to you, Laney. Well done. That's awesome.
Bloody oath. And that and I was looking back at some of the stuff we've all done this year, and hands down to you as well, Brad, when you did the fire thing that happened at the start of the year, because that was crazy.
I can't believe how everyone got behind that. That was a true community effort. So yeah, that was pretty awesome.
It was, but it was good for you to organise it as well, and that means heaps for me as well because it came so close to our house. So
yeah, that was scary for you guys. I think that affected a lot of people, and now you kind of look back at it and you're like, man, so much has happened in 2020. Like that's a distant memory at this point in time. Oh.
That's why it said the year of fuck 2020.
Yeah. The least of our troubles when you look back at it, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's been a weird year, and that's why I was looking back at some of the stuff, just going, fuck, pretty crazy. And that was awesome, though. That stream that you guys did was freaking pretty cool. So one day, hopefully it's not for no fires or anything like that, but hopefully we can all chip in and do something like that when something comes up.
I think that's a good thing about this community is they really get behind. I've seen 5 or 6 of them now, and everyone puts in as much as they can. So it's a great community to be part of. I think we should all be proud of how giving the community is.
No, bloody oath. So, boys, what's your what's the main type of items that's been going for you on eBay this week? Because mine's kind of still like the media and toys now. Toys are, and it's funny because those Ninja Turtles and other ones and other toys that I have been in death piles. I've only just started listing them yesterday, and look, I've already been last night and today having some sale of toys. So that's why I wanted to bring up toys. We should all focus on because toys are starting to sell, and that Bray Wyatt one sold last week, which I did show Flipper, a wrestling one. So toys are starting to sell because of Christmas. What has kind of been going for you guys this week? What kind of items, and have you noticed any items that you think people are buying for Christmas presents?
Yeah, mine. I sell a fair range of stuff, so I'm probably still dropping 50% clothing, like over the last 2 weeks. Like I'm still moving a lot of clothing pretty well. Toys is another big part of what I sell. Obviously, a lot of the RA stuff that I've done and that I do, I continue to do that regularly. So I'm selling a bit of that stuff each day. And then, games and stuff. It's all over the joint. There's no real dominance to anything for me at the minute.
No dominance, so it's all a mixed bag. I think you will find because you do have a lot of toys on there listed as well, which I know.
Yeah, so I've got 2 stores. I've got one that we sort of talk about on here and all that, and then I have one that's completely private, and I sort of keep that away and just sort of keep that one to myself that I play around with a lot of the RA stuff and all that sort of thing, just when I'm testing markets. So the other store is basically just toys and footy jumpers and stuff like that, kind of unique items. So on that one, obviously, it's basically 90% toys are selling on that one, but on my main public store, it's just mixed. My main public store is mostly clothing, and that's what's, probably 50% of it's selling.
Footy jumpers dropped with the season finishing, or
probably for most people, yes, but I still probably roll out 2 or 3 a week.
That's good. People want what they want. That's people want what they want. There's a new one for me. I've never seen Mr. Diggs Deals. How you doing?
UK guy.
How you doing, man? Thanks for joining in. Bradley, what about you, man? Have you found? Is it still?
Yeah, pretty much still the normal sort of stuff. It's kind of hard because we've been listing a lot of new stuff at the moment because of our last pickup, but and a lot of that's starting to turn over. Like we sold 5 or 1 item over the weekend, the same thing over and over. So it's really hard to say that it's like all we've been listing is pretty much new stuff. So it's hard to sort of say like it's moved to new because we're listing a lot more of it. But I've seen a lot more like newer tag items or sort of like collectible type stuff starting to tick up a little bit. I'm hoping next couple of weeks it really takes off, but we're still selling secondhand items. We're still selling used stuff. Just I think there's been a little bit of a shift, but it's hard to know because we've been listing so much new stuff. So it's kind of
video games. Your video games?
A bit here and there. That's slowed off a little bit because we listed so much of it in that short period of time. And we've kind of stopped listing that and moved on to the stuff we're listing now. So we've still got probably a pallet and a half out the back there that we need to list of the gaming stuff.
Oh, shit. So you still got stuff?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
But we shifted gears and moved into this other stuff that we got because we feel like that's going to be the big Christmas earner. So, we'll see what happens.
All right. I'm going to touch back on your video games in a minute. Drew, what about you?
Same sort of stuff. Like our store's probably, I'll say at least 85, 90% clothing. So it's the same old stuff turning over. Probably jeans is probably the most common type of item we're selling. Jeans and shirts, but that's always the case. And just DVDs and other miscellaneous sort of items scattered throughout. But probably say jeans for the most part. But we need to start. We have a second store that has a bunch of like basketball cards and random knickknacks stuff. But that is a pretty much dead store. Like never put anything new on there. It's just sitting there. But maybe we have to think about trying to pick up some other items and get them on that store, as well as the main one, because everyone is pretty paranoid, as I am, of their main store getting shut down or taken down for a brief period of time. Having it backups definitely going to be beneficial. So maybe that's something I have to look at.
Are they all your basketball cards from when you were younger, or you find it a good deal?
No, just recent ones that I've ripped and then selling singles and stuff.
You keep a few though, don't you?
Yeah, I keep a lot of like all the Celtic rookies and anything sort of cool that I like to play at, but I'd probably sell 98% of them and keep the handful that I like or get them graded or whatever. I've got about 20 getting graded at the moment. And I'll come back and try and flip for a bit more. So that should be fun video perhaps.
Yeah, that's decent. My mate does the same thing, actually. He gets basketball cards all the time, opens them up, and then keeps all the Bulls, gives me Pelicans, and then he flips all the rest. But he doesn't give me all the Pelicans ones, though.
They're easy to list. Just for like a single card to post it out can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Padding it and putting cardboard and shit around it for like $2, sometimes not worth it.
Nah, maybe do bundles of teams.
Yeah.
Bundles of teams. For me, I've just still media a lot and media and toys. Toys have been cranking. That's why I wanted to bring up. I really think toys are going to start picking up for Christmas time now because I think people want them. People want them. So back to your video games. I'm very, very curious. What is this other palette? What is it? Is it still the Nintendo, Sega?
Oh, it's a mix of everything. I know there's a heap of controllers left there. I think there's definitely some consoles left there as well. I'm sure there's still some games out there as well, but literally, like when we got this new stock, it just went straight in front of that pallet. So it's just a matter of getting through that stuff. And I'm not too worried with the game stuff because I know that, like, it might drop a little bit because of COVID, but I think that's already happened. It started to sort of come back to a normal price. But it'll sell whenever I list it, so I'm not too worried about that. Whereas this stock that I've got now, I think now is the right time to get it up and out because it'll sell long term as well. But Christmas is our main hit for that, so it's sort of just taking a back seat. Jazz just said, loose carts, heaps of third-party controllers, cords, common Sega games. So yeah, heaps of store fillers. Definitely some consoles there that we could lot up as well, but yeah, it's just taking a backseat right just for now until we get through what we've got.
You ever thought of doing some like Christmas bundles? Like,
we've still got bits and pieces up. Like what we've been doing is like listing one of each type of console. So like we'll put one PS1 up, and when it's sold, we'll just replace it. So we've got them up. We just sold a Sega Master System today in box, and I think we've got another one. So we're just replacing them as we go. So yeah, there's definitely stuff up there for people to buy. It's just a matter of them buying it.
Would an option for you, like a just kind of a quick way to move it on, is to get a photo, just say all the games that you got and all the common games, is to just get a photo of them all and then scour like the Facebook groups for collectors, like games, just do it all and just say basically make me an offer, I'll do it cheaper on bundles. And I mean, obviously you got to deal with people, but is that an option for you?
It's definitely an option. I'm not overly concerned about it, to be honest, because we've made our money on it, and everything from probably a month ago has been profit. So it doesn't really bother me if it sits there and I like get to it later on and do it, because I know that the money's sitting there. It's not a huge issue for me. But it's definitely an option. Like I think what I'll do, because there'll be some consoles in there that don't work, I'll probably lot up a bunch of consoles for parts and do something similar. Yes. Because there's people out there that'll fix them and flip them for good money, and I'm earning them $4 a piece. So even if I sold them for 10 or 12, which is cheap, I'm still tripling my money. So I think what'll happen is that'll be New Year. So New Year we'll start working back through that stuff again, and just get stuff up. I probably don't need to go sourcing for like literally 4 months, I reckon, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
That was my next question. Have any of you boys got good deals coming up? Any good bulk deals coming up?
I might have another little one coming this week. But, I'll keep you posted on that.
Close.
It is.
You love it. You love it. If you get another Iron Maiden one, I'll tell you what.
Oh, fingers crossed. I got 2 out of that first lot, so I still got the other one. Hopefully, I might reduce the price this week on the other one just to try and get it out, because I think I'm about even on that lot now. So, yeah, I thought I fixed that. It's just come back tonight.
Just remember, keep your eye out for a Paul Stanley 1980s fucking Kiss shirt. What about yourself, Bradley?
I picked up something really cool last weekend. I don't know if they're around close by that I could show you, but I picked up every jacket in sequence order from all the F1 races that were here in Adelaide. So not similar to the stuff that I had for Depop, but I got a guy that was like a marshal at the race or something, and he put them up on Facebook. He had every one from 1985 right to 1995, and he sold them to me for $200. So I've got like literally every one. They had patches. It's like sick, so good.
No posties jackets in there.
No postie jackets. No, none of those. I wouldn't be listening to those. But there's the same jacket that I have that has the Nicky Lauda signature on it. I got another one of those without the signature, obviously. And then just back from there. So that was probably my latest good find. But I don't have any. Oh, Jazz has just got it. If you guys want to have a quick look.
Hell yeah.
It's just literally like every jacket. They're all scrunched up in here, it's got like little patches and stuff.
I thought that was an Emu export then for a second, but shell.
There's like that one.
That's nice. That's a really nice one, actually.
Try and do it quick, not to take up any of your time.
You're right. Oh, Foster's. Show that Foster's logo. Hell yeah.
That one's a bit dirty, but
it's a fishy. Has that got a tag on it still?
It's got like that's an extra patch.
Okay.
You could buy patches and put them on if you wanted to, and he just bought all the patches for every year, and you can see that like he was a supervisor. So yeah, 91.
Oh fuck, it's a staff one.
Yeah, they're all staff ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're just going on eBay or Depop as well.
I haven't decided yet. I'm wondering if I split them up or try and sell them as a set, because I wouldn't think that too many people would have like every year, especially the staff ones. But I think it'd be a lot harder to sell them as a set, and that's the same as that Nicky Lauda one that I've got. But
yeah, that's good.
So yeah, that was a crazy. That's all. Yeah, it was a crazy pickup. But yeah, I don't know. There's talk that the F1 might be coming back to Adelaide next year at the new races down at Tailem Bend. So I'm kind of holding on to this stuff until then, because if it does, this stuff will just go up in value because the guys are going to want it to go to the race and like look like they went to the original race. So I'm just stashing all these jackets until next year because they probably won't sell right now anyway. And if it does come here, I'll throw them up high and just see what happens, because they could go for some silly money, especially those supervisor ones are pretty sick.
That's a good deal. And $200.
$200 a lot. Yeah. And I was
That's
like,
good.
I was talking, like, we had a good chat to him because I wanted to know the story in that. And I was like, do you have any other gear? He's like, oh, I had this massive Foster's like sign, but he's like, oh, I sold that when I moved house. And he was telling me all this other stuff. He had a signed Anton Senna hat, which he got rid of. He was the sickest old guy. Like, he was probably in his, I don't know, late 60s, early 70s. He was telling me all these stories about back in the day. It was pretty cool.
That's a bloody good pickup, that one. You found that on Marketplace?
Marketplace, yeah. I got on it real quick when I saw it. I don't even have that search saved anymore because I thought I'd stop buying it because I did that main set. But I just happened to jump on between meetings real quick and I saw it and jumped on it. And, yeah, lucky I was the first one in because there would have been a few people on that one.
That's so good. What about you, Drew? You got any deals or big boxes coming?
Nothing really, man. I've been flat out from work and haven't had time to like really look at any like bulk deals on Facebook or wholesale lots or anything. I have a box coming from America tomorrow, but that's just basketball cards. I use a company that holds basketball cards in the US, so you can send all the stuff there. They just keep it and then send it back in one parcel to save on post. Just like some personal stuff coming, but nothing to resell.
I wouldn't mind seeing a video on some of your basketball cards that you do, man, because you might have some gold gems in there that they don't know about.
Nice ones. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you know you're already going to keep them.
So I'll probably, because these ones they've been sitting there since probably like May. So I've just been piling them up, just singles at a time. There's a few shirts that I bought off eBay that are sitting there as well. But yeah, I'll have to go back through and see if I want to keep half of them or not. Because it was almost 6 months ago when they've all been sitting there. So that could be a cool video. Still
got all my footy cards sitting there that I've got to go through from the last lot that we did a long time ago. I got no bulk deals. nothing.
True with his cards. You said that you get some graded. Do you send them off to PSA or is that where you get them graded?
Yeah, so at the start of the year, I bought a bunch of different packs when it was heaps of hype at the start of the year, right when sort of COVID hit. And then I was sort of cherry picking players I wanted to keep. And then, yeah, there's a guy in a bunch of the Facebook groups that does PSA submissions. So he's like a verified guy that will send them all off in bulk. So you just send them to him. He probably has 10,000 cards to deal with. And then he sends them to PSA because he's like certified. It's a quicker turnaround. But they're all like low sort of tier cards. They're all like under 100 US. So they can take up to like 65 days to even get back to Australia. So I'm probably not looking to get the ones that are graded now back to probably January, February. All the ones that are coming tomorrow are just like raw, straight out of packs.
It's taking even longer now too, just because of all the card markets that have blown up.
Yeah,
I know the grading mobs, they're just basically, if your cards aren't worth as much as this dude's cards, they're just pushing you to the back of the line at the minute because it's just everything's blown up so much. Like the basketball's blown up. It's got the COVID effect, the Gary V effect. Pokemon's the same thing, and it's got that other guy. What's his name? The YouTuber Logan, someone. Yeah, him. They've sort of helped. Well, in my opinion, that's what's blown up the Pokemon stuff as well. So apparently they're just getting smashed over there, with the grading and that. And a lot of people, I think the other one, what's the other one? Beckett. I think a lot of people are going.
So PSA is the globally like known as the largest sort of grading company, but obviously there's such a demand to get your cards graded. They don't have enough people to do all that, and it takes ages to train them up because you grade it wrong, and then the value of the card could be tenfold different almost in some instances. But then BGS is like the secondary one. If you had a card of like similar weighting of both, PSA would probably sell faster. That's why it's a bit more preferred. And it's traded on StockX and stuff as well. So it's more of a sort of verified currency in that sort of sense. BGS will have a faster turnaround, but you might not be able to sell it as fast. So not as liquid, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there any...
That's amazing. Like if you get graded an 8, 9, or obviously a 10, the value of a raw card, what it does to it, it's just fucking phenomenal. Yeah. If you've got decent cards, you just get them graded.
Oh, yeah. Would you put away some of the rookie cards that, some of the players that are going to be fucking stars in the future?
It's so hard. It's such a risk. Like rookies from 3 or 4 years ago that seemed great at the time, some of them are like unheard of now. You really have to bank on the GOATs, your LeBrons they can pretty much do 100 things wrong and their legacy is still going to be maintained. All the smaller rookies, they're cheap buying, but obviously way more likely that they'll just not have a long career. So that's more of a 2 or 3 year hold and hope flipping when they're sort of in their middle of their career. Then I have a few LeBrons and stuff that are getting graded as well.
Anthony Davis, the trader. His rookie cards go okay. They'll see. Pelicans will get a championship without him. Without him. You don't know about as long as we try and make the playoffs, that would be nice for once. I was going to bring up the good old dog shit of the week. I'll take it off the screen because I don't want to cover your heads up. There's a dog doing a turd right on Bradley's face.
Another sale as well, so not 10 into the game.
Hey, another one.
Beyond Blue, love it.
Someone doing a fucking burnout down the street. Son of a
bitch. It's the troll. The troll,
mate.
The
fucking troll. Listen to him revving his shit up, trying to think he's all tough, and you're just gonna have to buy new tires next week, you idiot. Dog shit. You got any dog shit, Flipper?
Nah, no dog shit. Dog shit free again. More good.
Dog shit free. You, Brad?
Right.
I have no dog shit. So that's the first in a few weeks for us. So I'm happy to be clean. Going on trends, Drew might have one though because he's been dog shit free for a very long time. So
you've been dog shit free for about 3-4 weeks. So Drew, dog shit. Dog shit free.
Who had a baby head?
Robbie, are we going 4 for 4? 4 for 4?
We are going 4 for 4. Dog shit free. Dog shit free.
Baby hair all round.
Baby hair.
Reseller.
All round. I think those Ninja Turtles gave me good luck.
That's a good
week. I wanted to bring up before we say what we got going on and coming up on our channels and all that questions for you, because I've never really brought a big bulk deal. And cheers for jumping in. I've never brought a big bulk deal before, but what do you guys, when you buy clothes, I've seen your videos, you get your big box of clothes, they say they're going to be vintage, you pay whatever you pay. Start with you, Flipper, because I've never brought a big box of clothes before from someone. What do you look for when you do get that type of deal? Because a lot of people would be getting tricked out there, correct?
Oh, absolutely. And there was one this week, Kira, that I had on my channel last week. She got stooged on Facebook, I think it was, by a guy claiming to have, I can't remember, I think it was all vintage clothing and stuff, and he took her money and fucked off. So you do have to be careful, and that's the difference between Facebook, I suppose. You don't know who you're dealing with. So that's a bit of a risk you do take. What I've done in the past was just kind of a lot of research, and that was just looking up, because I was looking at vintage clothing and all that sort of stuff. I just looked up a lot of the wholesalers around Australia and also international, and just kind of checked out their websites. And some of them, if they're pretty high up in the listings on Google, they have reviews. People will say, look, I bought a box from this lot and it was absolute shit. I've seen a lot of them that had reviews like that. Not all of them had reviews, but yeah, there was a few like that. There was also, I noticed on Depop, a lot of people kind of said where they got stuff, and I thought, I'll look into this. And then I found wholesalers through that just by looking through the listings. Yeah, but it was just mostly a lot of research and talking to other people and looking around.
But it's not mainly Facebook Marketplace. You find other avenues to get it?
That was all the ones that I did. The 2 big boxes that I got, I found through Google.
Through Google?
So I was just looking at different wholesalers in Melbourne, and I found one in Melbourne. That was the first lot that I got. And look, they were all right. That was I'm going to do like an update video on that one because I've had a few people ask me how I went out of it. And like I'm in front on it, but it was a lot of work sort of thing. There was a lot of smaller sizes, damaged items, which you've got to expect when you do buy a lot like that. The good comes with the bad, but there was no gems like that second one that I got where I just sold that shirt for $180. There was nothing like that in that first one. It was all just $20, $30 items ticking over. So, yeah.
So you can either get done with a lot of work or a gold mine.
Yep. But there's also, I have bought a lot that's still on its way from Depop. I just got talking to a dude that had stuff for sale, and I was just chatting with him, and yeah, ended up getting in contact with him, and I've got a lot coming over. He's given me tracking and everything, so let's hope that's all good. I've bought bulk lots off eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've bought. I mean, they weren't as good as the other ones, but I have got stuff off eBay, and they're good. Like I buy probably. I literally source on eBay all the time. I've got like for some of my specific niches, I'm always buying off eBay for them, but there's other things I've started. I thought, well, look, I'm buying that stuff all the time. Why can't I buy other stuff? And I've got that many different things saved for newly listed items, and I'm continuously, nearly every day, I'll buy something new on eBay to put straight back on eBay or Depop. So, yeah, I do buy, and I have bought a few bulk lots off there. So I've had big boxes turn up from eBay.
So then the key word is bulk or lot, yeah? That's what I usually type in.
Not necessarily, because if I have looked up that stuff and you find bulk lots of shoelaces and bulk lots of jewelry and lots of shit. I'm more looking specialty categories that I'm interested in. So that's not just clothing, that's other stuff as well. I just scour those, and sometimes whether it just say footy jumpers for argument's sake, and I might put lot on the end and there might be a lot of them, and I have a safe search because it's not something that's regularly going to be coming up on eBay. Like a bulk lot of footy jumpers, you might only hear that once a year. Yeah. But it does come through. I've got that saved in my eBay, and it'll pop up and tell me. So hopefully I can be one of the first ones to the prize. But, yeah, it's more the specialty categories on there. But the other stuff, it's just through networking and Google.
And it's scary and exciting at the same time. I haven't brought a box or anything like that, but I can see from all your guys' videos that you do when you get a bulk deal, I can see the fear in your eyes when you're opening it. But the excitement at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely like we bought 4 wholesale lots from this one company, and 3 out of 4 have been awesome. And the 4th one will probably we'll make money, but the work involved in it is not worth the time. So I think Jazz said something about get him to show you videos of the stock. So, we did that with that wholesaler, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with 3 out of 4. The last one, not as happy with, but yeah, I think you get that when you're buying wholesale. You get good and bad. You don't expect to be 10xing your money on that sort of stuff. You want to be like doubling up, or if you can, maybe 2.5 times. But yeah, you're paying more money to get it delivered to your door. So that's wholesale, and you especially that vintage stuff. Like if you find a good wholesaler, then definitely stick with them, because there's a lot of dodgy wholesalers out there, and a lot of like you'll see one thing and they'll put something else in the box. So if you get onto a good one, definitely try and stick with them, because there's a lot of crap out there for sure. And Tommy was saying like a lot of YouTubers do it like just for the YouTube video, and I think that is right in a lot of categories. It's not why we do it, because we want to make money, and obviously our YouTube channel isn't big enough to make heaps of money out of a video. So yeah, I think there are channels that do that, but we're definitely looking to make money out of our purchases, not not do it for YouTube.
Oh, bloody oath.
That's what I'm gonna do with mine. Like Brad said, being small channels and shit, I'm just going to do it and show basically my friends what I got. And I will, once I sort of get to a point, I'll break it all down and show exactly what I've sold and if I've made profit out of it. Simple as that. And so far, I've shown a couple of the gems that I got out of that secondary box, obviously, but I haven't shown the dog shit in it either. So there was also the dregs down the bottom of the box. So there was some good things, but there was some bad things too. And I'm going to break all that down, and probably maybe late in the year I'll do a video on that. So it's not just here's a bunch of cool shirts.
But you did show everything because you put it in fast forward, which was awesome.
The thing with it too, like by the time you break it all down too, basically half the money what you're selling it for, you're not actually getting, because when you're paying tax on it, say that's roughly your 30%, you got all your fees and all that sort of shit, and your initial investment, you're paying up on some of these shirts too. Like that one that I was in on, it was $16 a shirt, and some of the shirts were worth $20. So by the time you sell them for that, you're actually under on that individual shirt. So that's just kind of like that maiden one kind of made it a bit more worthwhile and made up for some of those ones.
Made everything worth it. What about you, Drew?
We haven't done that many like bulk lots before. We've done like 2 big Facebook DVD ones, which you're going to make your money back on DVDs pretty easily.
Done that.
Done 2 clothes ones, which we've kept pretty close to our chest. One of them was from the same place that Brad is talking about. Definitely not as like his items were fucking way better than what we got, but that's again, like you guys said, that's part of the game. Probably haven't made our money back on that yet, to be honest. And then we've done a second smaller one directly with the Depop seller. I think it was about 20 shirts. I think I mentioned it before. 20 shirts for about 160, so we're in at about $8 each. Yep. We did save heaps on postage. That guy somehow got it over here for the cost of like £1. I don't know. 20 shirts is way more than £1, obviously. It took 6 weeks to get here, but if I saved $50, $60, $70 on post, then so be it. But a lot of the shirts off the Depop guy were just thrashed. Like one in particular sold last week, which I was surprised is like a vintage mountain shirt, that sort of tie-dye pattern, but it had like little holes all on the front of it, like paint stains, everything. Threw it on Depop, sold for 35 including post. But that one was a good one, like, because the dude threw in like a Star Trek shirt that I wanted for free, which pretty much was half of the value of that shirt, worth half of the whole lot anyway. So not complaining in that regard. But yeah, I'm pretty hesitant to do it again, just after the bigger, more expensive one wasn't as profitable as I thought. We will make money back on it eventually. It's just slower moving items. We didn't get any crazy Metallica Iron Maiden shirts or anything, unfortunately.
I think the big one with that particular company is, I think that the shirts are the biggest risk, because you see part of it, and I'm presuming you picked up shirts as well, Drew. Like you see the best of their shirts, but there's a lot of like lower end stuff there as well, and not on the right tags and stuff. But there's definitely other categories from that same supplier, because the shirts were probably on the low end for us as well. But the other stuff that we got from them was quite good. So I think you just got to be really careful. Like even with a good supplier, they might have things that they're better at and they're worse at. So that's what we found so far. And obviously there's
region-specific items as well that just aren't going to sell here or even in the US. So that shit's going to be hard. But yeah, it's a fair point.
Yeah, scary. I've only done it with DVDs and videos, but I love doing my mystery fucking video boxings. But yeah, I'm still scared with the clothing, so I'll leave that to you guys for a while.
Definitely other ways as well. Like we're just talking one type of bulk buy here. Obviously, there's Facebook Marketplace, there's auction houses, there's the op shops. Sometimes clearing out stuff, you can get bulk deals from them. But that's wholesale is probably the one that is easiest to find, but you probably don't make as much money on it. Is probably
Well, we've come up to the hour, boys, and we've had 50 in the chat, which is awesome. Thanks, everyone, for jumping in. Smash the like button. I'll quickly plug what you guys have got going on this week on your channels. Who's got this next week? I think it's Drew. I don't know who's.
I don't know. I've lost track. It's skipped.
I lost track. We could
Flipper.
Yeah, it might be back to me. I think I was.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, I reckon it is.
We need to write this on paper, hey? Because
we need to write it down. We'll write it down. I think it's Flipper. We'll double check. We'll double check.
Double check.
Just go on, go on Instagram. We'll all plug it anyway. So, what do you got coming up this week, Flipper?
I'll do a bit of a sold. I obviously I joined Drew and Sarah last night and rattled off a few items, but I'll pop one of those up through the week just to get a pre-recorded out because I haven't done one for a little while. I've been a little bit busy just adjusting to this full-time life. So I'll probably pop one of them up. And then on Thursday night again, I have another interrogation. So I've got Sam, Hammock Hustler, coming on for a chat. So speaking of wholesale and bulk lots, she's the queen of that stuff. So really excited to have a chat to her. So that'll be 8 o'clock Melbourne time.
Melbourne. And Brad, what do you got coming up? We got Tuesday live.
Yes, Tuesday we're going to do $5 Thrift Challenge wrap up. It's coming to an end. Entries close in an hour and a half, so get your bloody entries in if you've got any more. Then me and Frankie and Cara got a bit of work to do to clean up the spreadsheet. We'll get we're going to have an open call on Tuesday night. So if anyone wants to come on as part of that have participated in the $5 challenge, come on and have a chat. I'm not sure how long we'll go for, but we'll do that. And then I actually edited 2 videos today. So we've got a What's Sold coming up on Friday, and I've also got a car boot ride along. So I'm not sure if I'll hold on to that for a week and drop it next Friday, but I'll see what happens. So heaps.
Nice. If I'm home from work, I might give my TAB sports bet update for you for 5 minutes, and then I'll bugger off. And Drew, what do you got coming up?
Absolutely fuck all. Didn't go thrifting last week. Didn't do nothing yesterday, so got no video planned. Classic look, mum. Nothing in the pipeline. So just stick around and see what happens.
Are you going to go thrifting this? You're going to go thrifting this week?
We'll go thrifting on Tuesday, but depends if it's like video worthy or if we bothered. I don't know. What happens?
Will we get a Saturday Night Live again next Saturday, or are you going to do it every second?
Maybe. I've got to think of a topic. I don't want to just jump on and have nothing to talk about. We'll think about it.
Cool. Robbie?
I'll have to jump into when I'm at the pub and fucking show my pints when you do your Saturday Night Lives and going, my pubs are open, Drew. My local pubs are open. I couldn't even finish me palmy last night. Couldn't finish me palmy. It was huge. That's
a sin. If you don't finish your palmy, that's a sin.
It was the biggest fucking palmy I've ever seen. I usually get the fish and chips or a steak or something. And I got the palmy last night, and it was just the whole plate. It was crazy. I just got talking shit tomorrow night, me and Flipper, and then that's it until the following Monday when I do talking shit again. No pre-made videos because I've found that I find better stuff if I am not filming in the thrift stores. So that's it. Thanks, guys. We're just at 51, which is beautiful. So hit the thumbs up, and we'll be back next week. We're pretty sure it's Flipper's channel, but we'll double check that. And I'll see you tomorrow night on Talking Shit. Cheers, guys.
See you.